Going on, everybody? I am back on Path of Titans, and I see that the bars has a new AoE, which is area of effect abilities. I'm gonna try to put those to the test in my journey to the Cascades. I am coming from trying to remember controls. I'm coming from B.K.W R. So we're gonna make our way through the Highlands, Two Brothers Hollow, Corpse Cove, maybe TP, and work our way to the Cascades. See how this journey's gonna go. As far as my build while he's drinking, right now I have obviously Ironclad. Oh, I didn't do it. Healing stats effects 100% faster. Also, the bipedal stance by pressing the crouch button will instead raise you on two legs into a bipedal stance, so about like the Iggy. Now, for my senses, I went with the shockwave. Obviously, I do want to test that out first, which is going to increase my area of effect attacks and have 25% increased range. Area of effect attacks deal 50% reduced damage to people in groups. So I'm solo, I ain't got to worry about that part. I do get that 25% range increase. But more than likely, what I'm going to go for dazed impacts, which is going to your area of effect attacks. Apply daze for 3 seconds. While dazed, targets have reduced movement speed by 5% and cannot activate abilities. Targets can only be dazed every 20 seconds. So with 20 seconds of mine, you take 3 away from that, that's 17. So more than likely what I'm gonna do dazing impacts, and I believe I'm gonna combine that with what is it? Voice, yes. I believe I'm going to I'm going to combine that with the combat calls of Deafening Bellow, which is a call that applies a deafening status to all dinosaurs within 50 meters. While deaf, you cannot receive any buff or debuff from any vocal abilities. So if you combine that with that daze effect, your opponent's not going to really be able to use their abilities on you. And I have 50 minutes to get to the Cascades, and I'm a pretty big target, but we'll see how this new AoE damage is gonna go. But I'm not gonna really talk it up too much. If we run into another player, it is what it is. If we don't run into anybody else, hopefully the journey will be pretty smooth. Really, I'm doing this to not only get some growth, but to also get some marks to get the dazing effect abilities. So again, we're coming from B.K.W R, going through Highlands, Two Brothers Hollow. Corpse Cove is going to be questionable, and we may stop by TP, or at least Little Pine, and then go towards the Cascades. Alright, sorry I'm really talking up too long. Hopefully y'all want to enjoy the gameplay. And if anybody joins live, I'll turn my mic back on and we'll take it from there. Alright. Now I know I said I'm gonna talk again, but that new run animation is it's questionable. Granted, it is like an oversized bus, so I can understand you're not gonna really gonna have any type of gallop to you, but we'll make it work. All right. Oh, by the way, my build on my bars. Granted, I have not played the bars in God knows how long. I believe I still have the stamina recovery. I was gonna go with the health recovery, but for some reason I think the bars hurt, so I stuck with the stamina one. Alright, let's see. We got the flowers. Oh, great, more flowers. Cool. Mushrooms. There we go. Hopefully this will be the last little bit for this area. Great acorns. Alright, we gotta make this quick. We gotta hurry up and get to the thought I heard footsteps. Gotta hurry up and get to the Cascades. I do want to change my skin though. I've been having this skin for a good minute. I wanted that AoE affects water targets as well. So let's say if I test this theory out just real quick. Oh, yeah. That's tough. That is. The AoE is gonna be a problem. Growing off of acorns, man, that's. I don't know when they're gonna change the growth system. But then again, the system that they have in place does work. I just wish they'll stop kind of holding out on the circle, man. That circle needs update bad. It's like they forgot about the circle, like it's just there. You can't do my main like that, bro. Well, technically you can. I don't develop the game, but still. We got 40 minutes to get to the Cascades. No. I don't wanna be here. Alright, we out. Wait, can you do this far? You can. Ha. That joke could be cutting grass with that darn tail slam. I don't know. So what's the shortest time that you can hold that charge? So say if I just tap it. Ooh, no. So you can't tap. That you can tap. That's the little tail slam. That's the one he had before. The charge up. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. It got a 7-second cooldown. We'll change the build up when we get to the Cascades. Right now I do want to get that other skin. That one there. That one's actually pretty neat and it's only 1,000 marks. Two Brothers Hollow, then Corpse Cove, maybe Little Pond. Oh, so you can do it while moving. Okay, cool, cool. Good enough, good enough, good enough. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like that day's gonna hurt. Combined with the deafening cold, but I will lose. I will lose the range though. I will lose the 25%. So you're sacrificing the range for your opponents not be able to use their abilities. But can you maintain the range and lose? We'll see when we get to the Cascades. We'll see. No me no. I don't know why people do that. Like don't send me the friend request. You, you know what? I ain't gonna reject this time. We blocking. Normally I give you 3 strikes, but that's annoying. Bro, you got me walk. There we go. But it is annoying though. Like people that don't even know you send you those requests either to find out your location and take you out, or just use for the benefit of growth. Like nah, bro. And then have the nerve not even to speak to you. Like where's the southern hospitality? Which granted I know everybody ain't from the south, but it's naturally human to like, hey, look, is it okay if I do X, Y, Z? But to send a friend request just for the benefit of growth, or to actually take you out, like the toxic, the bad energy, daggone it. I'm not with it, so let's keep all that nonsense to the left. Alright, let's see. I think I'm up to 500. 624. So yeah, if I do the dazing impacts, I lose the shockwave. That's gonna cost me 8. I mean, embrace legs. That's gonna cost me another 8. So that's already 16. Damn it, boy, I need about 3,000 marks. Good gracious alive. Alright, Corpse Cove, here we come. Hopefully they won't become a victim. I should have named this dinosaur Crosshair because at the end of the day you just a really big crosshair for anybody that see you. hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no mixed pack at Corpse Code. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no mixed pack at Corpse Code. Because we all know what they're going to do. They're just going to outnumber you, combine their abilities, and go easy. Like, nah, bro, y'all suck. Yeah, I said it. Whoever mixed packing you watching the video, y'all suck. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I don't even know how much time we got left on the server. So I need at least 1,600 to get the Days and Impacts and Definite Call. Alright, that puts us at 7. Wait, how quiet is this thing if we crouch? That's right, we can't crouch. We go bipedal. Retarded. I'm retarded. Had a moment there. This lighting is ideal. They did a really good job. Right when I'm about to speak, they did a really good job with the sound effects. $30. Alright. We can make it to the Cascades in 30 minutes. But we got 3 minutes before. Oh, that's. Got 3 minutes before I can actually do the mission at Corpse Cove, which is fairly easy and it gives you a decent amount of marks. Yep, just a big crosshair. So we got some more growth coming in. We do some more damage. Hopefully as well increase the area of effect. But we don't have the days to wait a minute. Oh, we got 824. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock that. So when we get to the Cascades, we can just equip it. And hopefully along the way we can save up enough marks to also get that Definite Call. Uh, 2 minutes. You know what? I'll wait 2 minutes just to get this mission done. Get some more growth and some more of those marks. I would love to be able to get to the Cascades and get to that home cave and just be able to equip abilities. Pretty decent size though. I still want to change that skin. I might not get to the 1,000 marks in this live, but the next time you see this bars, it will have this skin equipped. Alright, we got a minute 30. Give me a chance to grab me a little snack. I need to be going to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. So for some reason I couldn't sleep. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do a live right quick. And maybe I can get some sleep afterwards. Excuse me. Got 13 seconds. Come on now, give me the mission. There we go. It's the I called it. Damn. Spinal in the water. He don't look full grown. That don't mean he ain't got some friends. Shut up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I kind of want to do just this little AOE on that Spino. Just one here. I don't want to kill the little one. He's coming this way. Yay! Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. I just real quick, you know, just real quick. Yo, what's up? What's up, bro? Yeah, man, bro. I couldn't sleep, man, and I gotta work tomorrow. But like you know, as I said earlier, you know, I couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what? Let's be productive and try to do a little something before we lay down. So I figured I'll go live, bro. That AOE wasn't bad though, but I got the. I don't know. Should I risk that? Hey, appreciate that, bro. I'd be happy to return the favor, man. Alright, so if I go along the coast, obviously that's gonna put me at TP, but going towards TP, that's a lot of marks. And I can hit up Little Stone Pond, then go to the Cascades. Alright, so I unlocked the Days effect, so now I need to unlock that Deafening Call. Hopefully ain't nobody there. Alright. I like that range though. Like you do cover a large area with the shockwave, but I'm willing to sacrifice the range for it. I don't know if y'all see that. I'll zoom in for you. You look where my head is lined up, all black spinal. Anytime you see an all black anything in this game, it's kind of bad news, but I ain't ducking smoke. I want to see what's behind it. Uh-oh. I think you're reporting in. Yeah, he's reporting in. We gotta make this quick. We'll see that whole hilltop full of people. I low-key do want to go over there and get me a good smack though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to go over there and get a good smack. Just pop. But I'm not full grown though. And if I get outnumbered and I ain't got my abilities equipped just yet, I don't know how it's gonna go. But part of me is willing to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, they got a baby. I can't do it. I'm in local, bro, so where you putting globe, I don't know. And no, you're not gonna turn me to no trophy for uh the little one. No, no, no. Think about it. Think about it. No, it's a bad time to auto run, my boy. Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright. Only thing left now is the shrooms. Not those kind of shrooms, people. I'm not on that. But if you own that, use it responsibly. That's all I'm gonna say. Mushroom. They should be over this bush here. I don't even know our time frame. It's gonna be a close call by the time we get to the Cascades, but hopefully we'll be able to equip those abilities. I'm about to make a quick trip over that hill to get the last bit of these mushrooms. Of course, Apache. Alright, now. Oh man, 749, bro. That's crazy. could have gave me like the extra 51 that I needed. It's alright, we about to get 100 off of the little stone pond, yeah. Then it's a straight shot to the Cascades. Don't do it. It's actually, I mean, you cover a lot of ground now with the bars. You cover more ground than previously, in my opinion. But also, as I stated previously, that I ain't been on the bars in a minute. I mean, a minute, I mean, it's been a long time. Alright, so all we need is 3 branches. There's our extra 100, so we can grab that. Alright, so that's that 1,000 for that skin, but it is more important to unlock this. Okay, so you get to choose the option there, and I need another 800 for the brace legs. So with the days and impacts, you're going to slow down your opponent's movement speed by 5%. Not only that, they're not going to be able to use their abilities for 3 seconds. Now, if I stack that with the deafening call, they're not going to be able to use their abilities a whole lot. In combination with, what is it? My hide, which is Die Hard, which is going to give me up to ×4 stamina recovery and 50% faster cooldowns when below 35% health, scaling the amount of health missing. So not only am I going to get a faster cooldown, they're really not able to use their abilities at all for the most part. So it's going to be pretty much Smack City. Alright, let's deliver that. And we need one more. Grab us some water while we're here. There's a bush nearby, but I'm not going to get that food mission in time. Got quite a bit of growth done though. Almost full grown. Yeah, almost full grown. Took it like he played in the water. Oh man. Alright. So we really didn't run into no smoke through the Cascades and TP. Even though I was quite tempted to kind of smack the spinal a little bit. I mean, everybody needs something to practice on. I mean, I won't really turn into a punching bag, but I definitely thought about it. But for the sake of the mission and me actually getting those abilities, I'm gonna skip out on that and say that for like another live on the video. Which honestly, with Path of Titans, I'm probably going to start doing that live a little bit more here. Let's see. Based off the map, I should be able to keep going straight, and then I should be able to make that right. and that'd be a straight shot to the Cascades. Hopefully, if I time this right, the timer should come up 20 minutes when I get to the top of the hill. There's my little alleyway there. So for the sake of time and equipping those abilities, that run animation is just, I mean, you can't expect a deuce in the quarter to gallop, so that's understandable. I get it. I get it. Got that choo-choo train. Tried to, oh yeah, we definitely need that brace legs to ignore uphill movement speed. Oh, 3 years later, bro. Come on. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna wear my finger out. We're gonna put you on auto up. I came up the wrong way. The alleyway I was supposed to took was this way. Hopefully we don't take no fall damage. The crook wouldn't have gave us a whole bunch of marks. And technically, the Cascades not gonna give us a whole bunch of marks either. But you can't go that way. Dang, go on it. It'll be more than what the crook has to offer. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm probably gonna be salty if I get to that home cave in the Cascades after this little journey, and it's a mixed pack there. But usually the Cascades is like pretty like chill for the most part. It's LBM, Riverland, and Spineless Lagoon, and Grassland is the main ones you gotta look out for. But knowing the mixed practice, they probably done found a way to bypass or work their way around being spotted on the map with that red area. I said 20 is really 10. So now we got to push it. Alright. Let's keep going. How far? Keep straight, then make a left. Alright, cool. I should have known they got my landmark right there on the map. Can we get to the Cascades and get those missions done? Or should I go 9 minutes? I might just go straight to the cave. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie on that one. I might go straight to the cave. Yeah, this is why I went with the stamina recovery. So that white bar, for those who don't know, that's your stamina. And each dinosaur comes with like different like perks. Starting off, you can go with more damage, stamina recovery, health recovery. Since this thing is so heavy set, that stamina recovery, in my opinion, is going to be better. Because not to mention that tail attack does use quite a bit of stamina. So let's... Yeah. Well, that junk will be cutting grass with it. God knows. Alright. 8 minutes. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna miss the area of effect though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish it wasn't coming up on nighttime, but that is a decent area. Plus, with that cooldown I'm gonna get when my health is below 35, I think. I say, ain't there? I know it's been a minute since I've been to the Cascades, but I've been over here enough to kind of know my way around. It was like a little passageway, and there's food straight ahead, so I can get a little bonus growth off of that as well. And the bush, if I remember correctly, I don't have to remember if I remember correctly. I know exactly where the bush is at. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably be embarrassed if I don't find it, but it should be straight ahead, past that tree line, if I remember correctly. There it is. Yes, sir. Eat up, buddy. Eat up. We need you all bigs and strongs. 6 minute God knows. Why does game be doing this to me? Actually, I thought it was about nighttime, but since it's daytime, I am gonna get in a little bit of an opening so y'all can see like how much area this thing's covering, damage wise. For you to be hungry and wanting food, you eating mighty slow there, my friend. He just chewing away like, give me a second. Some good berries. Oh yeah, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. Oh, bro, 3 years later, server's gonna be closed by the time you get done eating. We can at least collect the late weed, get to the home. Never mind. Appreciate it. Let's go grab this late weed. Bro, you ate a whole bush and you still hungry? Please click that late weed like this. And voila. Alright, so just to show y'all that area of effect that the 4 minutes. With this charged teleattack, it does cover quite a bit of area. Am I zoomed out? Probably up. I can. Alright, we gotta be this quick. Bro, you can hit like darn 10 people with that. Alright, let's get to that home cable and equip those abilities. You would run out of stamina right towards the end. 3 minutes. Alright, I'm not gonna choke. We can make it to that cave. Equip those abilities before the server's in. Right? Maybe. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. kind of salty I didn't get the skin though. Normally I can have all that stuff done in one run, but servo was only an hour. And for the first like 15 minutes, I was just going over the abilities, not sure what I was gonna do until I tried them out. Then I knew what I was gonna do. Come on, come on, come on. 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, no! Come on, come on, come on. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. As soon as you turn this curve, we're gonna have to sprint, my friend, and equip those abilities for certain server ends. Alright, time to hit that sprint, my boy. Good job, good job. Alright, so last minute we're gonna go over. So my bars is now at the Cascades, and the main perk I went with was the stamina recovery. So we're gonna swap out the shockwave for the day's impacts, and we're also gonna equip I'm about to try it out. That call thing is throwing me off. So they don't really give you a specific call. That's details, rally call, resilient call, deafening, but deafening bellow. I'll try again in a minute. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep the live. I can't go out like that. Even though I need to go to bed, I can't go out like that. House, close the connection. Great. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go bananas when they update the Sarco. It's long overdue. I kinda wanna get on my Sarco, but all these other downstairs got these abilities, and Pro Sarco just been forgotten about. Alright, so let me time to go night night. Good job, buddy. So our main perk is stamina recovery. And you can see that here, up here in the top right part of your screen. I could have went with the 10% stamina recovery, the 10% health recovery, or I could have went with the 10% venom and bleed healing. Which, if I'm going to be able to deny your abilities, there's no point in me having that. Unless I come across like a Aloe, a Giga, or a Suko. I think that's probably the only dinosaurs that will come in clutch for. Some of the other herbivores do bleed damage as well, but I'm not. Usually it's more the carnivores that do more of the bleed damage. So our passives: Ironclad, heal status effects 100% faster. We have the bipedal stance, which pressing the crouch button will instead raise you into 2 legs in the bipedal stance. So it's really just a big Iggy with an area of effect attack. So Wait, what? Okay, so Shockwave was still equipped. The Shockwave increased the area of effect. Now have 25% range increase. Area of effect attacks deal 50% reduced damage to people in groups. I'm usually not in a group, so. But what if I actually do come across another bars that's not like on that nonsense? I would like not to damage them as much. So we got the musician, 20% faster vocal call cooldowns. Family courses are going to increase stamina when not grouped. While group, you and each Hydrosaur within 50 meters gain 10% stamina recovery, stacks up to 4 times. So you get the stamina recovery on top of the 10% stamina recovery that I already have. Then I could possibly get up to 40% stamina recovery. Nah. Days impacts. Days and impacts. Your area of effect now applies days for 3 seconds. While dazed, targets have a reduced movement speed by 5% and cannot activate abilities. Targets can only be dazed every 20 seconds. So again, you take the 3 seconds away from the 20, that's a 17-second window. So they can't use their abilities and their movement speed is reduced by 5%. Combine that with Deafening Bellow, a call that applies a death status to all dinosaurs within 50 meters. While deaf, you cannot receive any buff or debuff from any vocal calls. You know what? I'm gonna go earn enough marks to get that. What is it? For the legs, the brace legs, which is gonna ignore uphill movement speed. Increase speed, my movement downhill by 10%. Also gonna reduce fall damage by 10%. Alright. And plus we need more food. I really want to try that call out though. About time for a smoke break. Oh, dude, I feel you pain, bro. Haven't played in months. I definitely feel you pain. What am I doing in global? Get out of there. Go back to local. Alright. So we got 13 seconds before we could try that definitely call, and I believe it's X. Alright, so R2. Oh, okay. I peep game. So it gives me the option as to which call I can use. I don't have to particularly choose it. That's dope. I like that. I like that. I like that. Now, how many marks do we have? 597. If I don't get that skin that I want, at least I want to get that uphill, downhill, the brace legs thing. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Gotta find somebody to try this on. Just to verify, like, the idea sounds nice, but if the execution is not there, it's pointless. And if it is pointless, we'll go back to the area of effect. Oh. Now watch, I say I want to try this out on somebody, I'm gonna get more than I bargained for, which 9 times out of 10 happens, but again, it's got to be the name. It's got to be the name. Alright, got that fresh bush pause. Don't want nobody to blow that out of context, so while it's eating, I'm gonna take me a brief smoke and I'll be right back. Alright, quick smoke break here. We're hurting my down, so stop eating. Alright. So now that we lost that area of effect, let's see how much area. That's still a pretty decent amount of area covered for that. But maybe I may have to change my layout though. I may have to go back to the home cave. So that's going to apply the days effect, which is going to reduce their movement by 5%. And you can only apply the days effect every 20 seconds. So since, still quick countdown. On impact. 1, 2, 3. I wonder how long that deafening call lasts, though. Would that cover that other 17 seconds? Yep, we need a target. I hate to say it, but we need a target. We might have to go back out to what is it? TP. Cause I know if I go to LBM, I'm gonna just get swarmed. I like the options for the calls though, like be able to choose from different calls versus being stuck with one. That is a nice add-on. So we got food, we got growth from that. To get a little extra growth, we can hit up Fame Basin and Snake Valley, and then come back across to TP and test them abilities out. Wait, do we have them? Yes, we do. Let's go. Alright, so at least it's unlocked. I don't have to worry about getting attacked and losing those marks. It's already unlocked. Only thing left to do now is to get the skin. And some high quality H2O. Ooh, ho, ho, T-Rex. And immediately he wants smoke. Let's get our stamina up before he comes up. Get back. Don't run, don't run, don't run. That dash would have been nice right about now too. Okay, so our theory works. I definitely noticed a reduction in movement speed. And since we have that 10% stamina recovery, that's going to be kind of clutch. But this here has a 5-minute cooldown. Come on, bro. It's just practice. It's just practice. We lost the range. That's okay. That's the cost we got to pay. But you can use other calls in the process. Alright, enjoy the fight. Stop running from me. Still got a minute 30. Oh, I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong. Oh, that tail slam will use so much stamina. I don't know. Should I let him go? I mean, we pretty much verified that it works. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I could be a T-Rex and run like that. But then again, I'm not on the receiving end of my own creation, so it makes sense. But I think we are going to move on. He could be waiting for reinforcements. So we're going to go to the home cave, recruit the brace. What is it? Brace legs or something like that. And then take it from there. Hopefully get that other skin as well. So wait. That increases the armor. Yeah, you better run. So even with the 25% range reduction, it's still not that bad as far as AoE. It's gonna take some getting used to, but it's gonna be manageable. Sound like he went over the hill. He did. I hear more footsteps though. I probably dug my own grave. No! Really? I died to fall damage. You didn't do anything, bro. I should have just went to the home cave. I got greedy. I called it on myself. Okay. So he got a free trophy for no apparent reason and so much. Oh, I'm salty. What does this bracelet do? Ignores uphill movement speed decrease, increase speed while moving downhill by 10%, and also reduces fall damage by 10%. Bruh. My antenna should have went to the home cave. Shut up. You gotta rub it in. Bro. Yes, I'm taking my frustration out on the little guy. It's an NPC, it's not an actual player. It ain't right either way, but oh, bro, I can't believe that. I fell for that trap, dude. I knew he was like waiting for reinforcements. One-on-one out is hard for me to lose in this game. But strength in numbers, I get it. I don't really come across a lot of people that well, I don't want to say I don't get along with. I get along with it fairly. Get along with just about anybody. Just I guess I'm a victim to my own mentality. For the most part, I've been a loner, which I'm just maybe somebody can relate to that. Small groups, I'm fine. Anything past 10 or more people, I'm like, eh. And 10 is kind of pushing. I ain't gonna lie to you. They put me in Riverland of all places. This game wants me dead. It wants me dead. So if I can get to that home cave without dying, right? Equip those abilities. Go to bed like I should have been doing. And start to lie back up again tomorrow. I'm salty though. I was basking in the success of the build actually kind of working out. I'm about to practice the execution some more, but it works. Now the only question is, what can I do with the range with the other things that's available now? I'll smack you flat, snake. Don't come over here. I heard footsteps. Not that. I heard something bigger. Bingo. You got that buff. You can't do nothing. Nah. Does it always sound like that over here? Like, sound like all the trees about to fall at any moment. It would be nice if they had like events to this, like earthquakes and meteor showers. That would really set them apart from some of these other dinosaur games. So like we should have done from the beginning. And what's the wait, details. Not bat resistance, increased water intake. Yeah, nah. Why is it still, bruh? So you're telling me the whole time I was fighting with Shockwave and I didn't have the day's impact, bruh? I'm salty. So not only did I die to fall damage from not having brace legs, I didn't even have days and impacts equipped. This is why yep, time to go to bed. Alright, that being said, I'm in the live. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy.